friends, how are you? This is the Chaldonut speaking, and welcome back today to some more Tekkit Classic. And last time we got these machines running, the Macerator and the generator, and they are working very nicely. We're doubling our ores, and today we're going to be going after another machine. We're going to be going after the extractor. And if I look at the recipe, I need 4 tree taps, I need an electronic circuit, and I need a machine block. So, of those materials, I am short on iron, short on, actually I'm not short on copper, I just need to collect a little more rubber, and then I'm basically, I've basically obtained everything that I'm going to need. Also, it's time to try out this sapphire sword. I'm being stalked by a little spider. So I'm going to have to be ready for that guy. But I am quite happy to be doing this right now. But before we go after the extractor, my other priority is to get a bed and get a base set up. I think I'm going to do that today before I try to look for an extractor. Or that is the materials to get an extractor, really. Before I deal with that situation, I'm going to be getting a house set up. I don't know exactly what kind of blocks I want to use, but one thing that I remember is it's not, I think last episode I was talking about marble. It's not polished marble you can get, it's marble brick, which is 4 marble put together. And so that's something we're going to be looking for, I think, because I think that could look really nice. Anyways, let's get some iron dust cooking, and then we can get some materials. So now I have to think of things that would go well with marble. And so what we're going to do is we're going to scroll through the items list here and see what we think could work well. As you can see, there are plenty of items there. Just as I'm just periodically going out of this mode because I'm worried about spiders and all those sorts of things. Because I'm hearing all these scary noises, and I don't like it. But we'll see. Looking through here, I'm not sure. I mean, basalt is an interesting block, but you can only get that from volcanoes, things like that. And I don't think I have any volcanoes nearby, just a guess of mine. So, I think I'm going to have to use some different methods for building this house. But what I want to do right now is get some shears. And then, we're going to set out and see what we can do here. Oh, spider, here we go, testing out the sword. Very good, very good. We can also work up to a bow here soon. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show you guys today were some of the cool weapons you could get in this mod. Mod pack, that is. Because there really are a lot of great things you can get. As I run around and shear some sheep here. Hopefully without dying to those creepers and stuff. And skeletons and all those scary things. Ah! I hit off to find zoom instead of... Shoot that creeper! Yes, yes, yes! Shoot it, shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it, little skelly. Shoot it! No, I killed it. Ugh. I wanted it to kill it. Anyways, there we go. I don't appear to be in need of food, although I should really be eating right now. And there's our wonderful house right now. I definitely am in need of getting that new base up and running. So, that's enough wool, certainly. So I'm going to head on back to base, and we're going to see about that new building. So what I think I want to do, guys, is I want to use wood, certainly for some of it, But then also some marble, I think, would be cool. If we had like a mix of those two items, I think that could work very well. I'm going to have to test that real quick. Let's get some wood and then some marble and see how those two things go together. And also for house location, this does not look like a bad spot. It's near the village, near this water. So I think I'm going to use this area right here. And what I want to investigate is how... I'm sorry. I think what I meant to say was what I wanted to see was how different blocks would go together, namely various types of wood and marble bricks. And of course for that, I'm going to need my marble that I collected. So I'm going to have to be back up here, and I'm going to need to grab this stuff. Oh, gosh, I almost just fell. And let's head on over to our location that we've decided on now for the base. And I'm going to set up shop here, I think. So what we need to do is get some marble, because I'm going to start with just normal marble and see how that looks. So say we went with something like this, and like that. How do I like that? How do I like that? It's not too bad. I think that's pretty nice. Now let's try marble brick. And I'm not sure if I have enough to do too much of this, but I mean, I'm only going to be able to get 3 of these, but that should be enough. And let's see how that looks. Ooh, I like that. I do like that. That's very cool. That's really cool. So I think we're going to have a 3-high house. It's going to be longer than that, than this wood currently has it set up to be. Let's say, oops, that's not what I meant to do, guys. We're going to set this back like this. And then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. And let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I want it to be long in that direction. Nah, I'm gonna go back some. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. So that would mean we'd put it here, right here. And then we need to put it right in line with this one and with this one, like that. And then I want to see how much space this actually gives me. So we're going to break down the actual walls and look at exactly how much space I have on my hands here. And the answer is not much. This is not a very big house, but I don't really think it needs to be. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to gather some more wood, and I'm going to gather some more marble bricks. I'm going to build the structure in the pattern we've laid out, or at least the walls and the pillars on the corners. And then I will come back to you, and we will do the interior and possibly a roof. Okay, guys, so I've made some progress. I got some marble brick and built up these walls, and then I placed down the rest of the wood and got the pillars done. And this is all I've got left, 10 marble brick and 3 wood. So the next couple of tasks I need to accomplish here are figuring out a floor and getting a roof set up. Those are my first couple of tasks. And so, in order to handle these, I need to, well, first of all, I need to actually bring my stuff in and see how much space everything's going to take up. So that's my first task that I'm going to get done here, because I'm a little tired of having a base set up right on top of this tree. That's not very accessible. That doesn't have good access to caves, and I don't like that at all, and that's just, overall, it's just going to be an annoying thing. So what we're going to do is we are going to have to, first of all, we're going to dump some things. The wood pick we're going to dump. I don't really need these sticks. arrow. No. So we're going to have all these things, and then we're going to break the chest. We're going to take the chest itself. Ugh. Yes, there we go. And we're going to head down to the base and store some things so that we can come back on up and grab the rest of our materials and hopefully do it all before night sets in. Now, if we can't actually manage that, then I'm just going to hop back up in the tree, craft a bed, and then I will sleep in it, and then we'll get some work done again the next day. But to begin, I'm going to need that chest, and we're going to start with that, I think. And we're going to need to store our valuables in this chest. All this stuff. So I think this is going to be our ores chest. I think ores and materials, I think, is a good title for this chest. So that's how we're going to deal with that. We're going to put all these in here. Like so. So all the stuff you get from going mining is going to go in there. Now the next thing I want to do, and ooh, it looks like I'm not going to have enough time before night, was to move everything that's up there down to the ground and get it all off that tree, because it really doesn't look pleasant up in that tree, I must say. But it looks like we're going to have to craft the bed and sleep before we can get all that done. So we will do that. I'm going to hop on up. I'm going to craft a bed for myself. Like so. And then we're going to sleep in it. Oh, it's not quite nighttime. Also, I'm just going to pick up... apparently I can't pick up that stuff. Let's see. Oh, it's not quite time. Here, let me pick it back up. Let me grab all this random stuff that's underneath it, just because I might as well have it. Let's place it back down. See, it looks like it's pretty much nighttime now. Hang on, is it because there are blocks in the way? Is that what's going on here? Yes, that was what was happening. I think it was just there were too many blocks on the side, so it wasn't letting me sleep. Because it didn't have a place to put me after I woke up. But anyways, now it's daytime, and what we're going to do now is grab this stuff. Now, the one thing that is a risk with this is without an IndustrialCraft wrench, there's a slight chance that I'll only get a machine block back from breaking my machines. But if I were to craft a wrench, the way I'd have to do it, I believe, is... That doesn't look right. I believe it's just bronze in a wrench shape, kind of like a Y, if you will. But we're going to hope for the best. Oh, we got back a machine block. 2 machine blocks. No, we got the generator back. So we lost our macerator, but we got the generator back. So I'm pretty happy about that. Also, before I leave here, I'm going to break down this stuff. So, a slightly unfortunate end to our hard work in the previous episode. We did lose the macerator, but at least we didn't lose our source of power. So recovering from that setback should not be as hard, considering that only 1 new machine will be needed to get ourselves operational again. And man, that tree looks so much better now that we're not living in it. Eventually, I also may move the rubber trees, but I don't think that's a huge concern right now. So instead of going for the extractor, I think my primary concern is getting another macerator. Firstly, let's set up shop again. I think I'm going to put my machines underground. I think that's probably the wisest move. So we're going to do it like this. I'm actually going to have it go down to the basement right here, so that I can have 1 block of room on this side, and eventually this may get bigger. But we're going to take this down to a little machine room, I think. And we're going to have a nice room here that provides us with space to manage ourselves and conduct operations and make all our cool machinery and things like that. And it should be nice and protected right down here. And we're actually going to make it... Can I make it 3 high? Yes, I can. We're going to make it 3 high so that we can jump around and get on top of things. And this is how it's going to look. Now, the stairs are not necessarily what I'd like them to be yet, but I haven't chosen my flooring material, so I think that I'm okay with that. Oh yes, crafting table, that's my next thing. And a furnace. We're going to put one of these crafting tables that I have down here. Let's put it nice and easily locatable in the ground there. And we're going to put the other one up here. But I think also in the ground, perhaps. Let's put it in a corner there. And then let's put our furnace up here as well. Now, what I want to do is get some coal, because I want to make some torches to put in the basement. So I'm just going to make charcoal, because I don't think it's really a concern to use up some of that. But I am going to make a second chest right now, because I just have a lot of stuff, and I need to deal with it all. And this is going to be my random chest for now. I'm just going to dump things that I haven't gotten a place to dispose of yet. That stuff will actually go there. So this is just going to be everything else. So all this is going in there. Everything that I'm going to keep for now. Just all my random stuff that I've picked up. It's just going to be stored in here until I need it for something, is the way that's going to be. See, that charcoal is done. I actually need those sticks again, or at least one of them. And we're going to make ourselves a nice torch, or set of torches that is. Head down here and set up some lights so that it's nice and bright. Actually, I'm going to need some of those back because I want to light up the top as well. The interior of the top of my house, right over here. So we're going to do that. And that should keep things bright. And we're actually going to place our bed downstairs as well. I think we'll place it... where's a good spot? I think right about here on the side. So at nighttime, when the night comes, we're going to sleep there. And now I need to worry about the roof and the floor. Those are a couple of other tasks I need to accomplish. But I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. We've set up a more standard base of operations. And if we come out on the side, we can see our work today. It's a nice little base, not bad at all. But I think we need to keep going a little bit with this and get a little more progress. And that begins with getting a macerator again. So let's look into that. How am I going to get the macerator? So if I look in here, I still need flint, still need cobblestone. I have the machine block. So I just need some copper cables and a piece of refined iron. And man, I don't have quite enough copper cable, unfortunately. So I'm going to need to grab a couple pieces of rubber. I'm going to need to grab a little bit of flint. And then I need to smelt one piece of iron. And then after that, I can make the macerator again. So overall, since I have obtained my materials in a decent amount of bulk, when I was building the first macerator, I should not be in too much trouble. There we go. So I'm going to grab all the resin from my trees that have already lost their leaves, because I don't think there's any point to dealing with the leaves right now when I have a job to do. That is, of course, getting the macerator. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Okay. And back to the base we go. I'm quite pleased, actually, guys, with what we've accomplished. A lot happened today. A base was set up. Very proud of that. And we're not far from getting our machine back. So what am I gonna need? I'm gonna need, let's get a piece of wood to smelt iron, because I don't really feel like grabbing coal. Gonna need you, gonna need you. You're necessary. Have to have you, you. Okay. Now, I need to get... I'm curious. I can't just craft copper cable with this, right? I can't just do it according to how much I need? Okay, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to make sure. Hang on. But, I have a question. I know I can make, uninsulated copper cable like that. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I could do that. Whoa. If I take uninsulated copper cable, then just one rubber will make one of those turn into a insulated copper cable. That's really cool. I didn't know that. I thought you could do something like that from my past experiences with this. Technic modpack was the one I used to play back when I did that. Back when I used to play mod packs. It's been a very long time, actually, since I played a mod pack. This is one of the first I've played in a very long time. The only other one that I've played recently is the Terra Firma mod. And I haven't even played that very much. But for those of you who do not know, that is a mod where it's more realistic survival, as opposed to how Minecraft survival works right now. So everything is harder to obtain. But I really do enjoy mods like this, where there's lots of technology. And man, gravel, come on, why aren't you easier to get? I meant to say flint, not gravel. Alright, I'm tired. There we go. I'm tired of having to wait for that, but fortunately we didn't have to wait any longer. Now we're gonna smelt up our refined iron. Well, our iron to get the refined iron. And then we're going to be pretty much all set. Now, real quick, while that's happening, I want to check on something, guys. Automatic crafting tables. So, there's something called an automatic crafting table, which you can see here. And what this can do is, first of all, it can craft things for you if you pump items into it. But also relevant is the fact that you can keep items inside the crafting table. So I could start setting up my recipe for my electronic circuit while the electronic circuit was getting smelted. Also, night is falling. I'm going to sleep real quick. And there we go. It's morning again. Woohoo! But if I wanted to, I could craft this, which doesn't require much. I briefly took a peek at that recipe. Sorry for not explaining that better. But it's a crafting table and 4 wooden gears, and wooden gears are just 4 sticks arranged like so. And if I get a little more wood, I can probably craft this right now, actually. And I think I'd like to, because that's just another cool thing I can do. And it looks like I actually will be a couple short, sadly enough, but that's something we can work towards as well in the near future. Back to what we were doing, however, I need to obtain an electronic circuit. So, I'm going to be doing all that, crafting that, and then the macerator, oops, that's the generator. The macerator, if you'll remember from last episode, was the 3 flint on the top, the machine block in the middle, 2 cobblestone, and then the electronic circuit. And we've got it back again. So, in order to prevent breakage from happening anymore, I am going to want to work towards getting a wrench in IndustrialCraft. I want to get one of those reasonably soon. But until then, I'll just have to settle for leaving my machines where they are. But I think that's going to be roughly all we can do for today. I'm very happy with our accomplishments. We built a house, we moved our stuff, we got some progress overall. We looked into making the automatic crafting table, And all of that is very good. We also, of course, built a bed. Yeah, so that's all nice. I think that's all going to be very helpful for us. But anyways, guys, hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. This has been the Chaldonut speaking. Goodbye, friends, and I will see you all next time with some more Tekkit Classic.